So here we are with the Fidelity 1000, which came from the other electronics engineer down south, and it's actually talking now. So if you looked at the repair video, it was quite extensive, with a tantalum bead capacitor having failed, which had killed the phase lock loop chip. The old ones there. It's a double M 55108N, and they're a lot of money. I managed to find one on a scrap chassis. We only got one scrap chassis, and it's scrap because it's obviously been out by somebody's bin for donkey's years before I bought it, and luckily it worked. So there we go. So that's made it a bit cheaper for the customer. So apart from about 5 capacitors and that, jobs are good, and as I say, let's see whether Mr. Chippie's out there. It won't work if it's on channel 31. I think we've, oh no, I think I've disabled, we've got that Fidelity 3000 base station now on the PA system here, but I've turned the volume down so on the PA system, so it shouldn't be coming through. Right, well, I can't plug an extension speaker into this because they don't have an extension speaker socket. Tango 21, Mr. Chippie, decopy. Testing 1, 2.
Yeah, from Mr. Chippie. Sorry, I've just been on the repeater. I was talking to Noah.
Oh, Roger, I thought this thing wasn't transmitting. I just went to my walkie-talkie and found it was. Okay, we're all going.
Roger that. He did call through and nobody was answering, so I thought I'd say hello for the first time to him. So yes, off we go.
Roger. Yeah, Noah is Stuart, my radio ham friend's 12-year-old boy, and he's got his amateur radio license, so he's you know, it's nice to respond to people like that.
Right, come up to the end of the hill, end of the lane, not the end of the hill. I'm losing the plot today.
Well, I haven't done a test, have we, for about 4 days, because this has been waiting for parts and clogged the bench up. So that's where the snag is. Yeah, got you at the end of the road.
Roger that. Right, we're now passing Ancaster service station.
Roger, got you at Ancaster service station. I expect they've gone home.
That's a big 10-4.
Roger, diddly dodger.
Well, that black cat's now got 1 life less.
Oh dear. Sounds like you only just missed that.
Yeah, I think it's lucky in this country, isn't it? Is it America? It's unlucky to be a black cat cross your path. I think it's opposite here, isn't it?
Perhaps one of our American viewers will tell us about black cats. Yeah. You mustn't stray one on Friday the 13th or something, is that right?
I have no idea about that. Anyway, that was Black Cat at Ancaster Crossroads. 8 lives left.
Roger, not to be confused with the Black Cat roundabout down Bedfordshire way.
Negative. Right, we're now going over the top of the hill. Let's go down in towards Wilford. Over.
Roger, got you at the top of the hill.
Roger. Tango 21 from Mr. Chippie. We're now going round Scratchy Corner, Wilford. Over.
Roger, got you going around Scratchy Corner at Wilsford. I'm on a Fidelity CB1000FM from 1981, and it's doing 2.5 watts over.
Yep, roger that, all received.
Roger.
Right, now going over Wilford Level Crossing. Over.
Roger, got you going over Wilsford level crossing. Can't even say that. Sounds like shaken, not stirred.
Super. Right, now passing the Kelby turn. Over.
Roger, got you at the Kelby turn.
Right, now
Roger got you at the Greyleys turn. And that's our worst one, and it's coming through okay. Roger got you going over Rawsby level crossing. Is there a petrol price today?
Yeah, Roger, 158.7 and 181.9, so that's gone up a bit.
You said 168, 168 over.
Negative, 158, 158.7 and 181.9.
158, thank you. Right, that concludes the test.
Yep, I'll do that.
1010. Alright, well that worked very well. The receive on these is totally different, and the gentleness of the squelch, none of this harsh squelch tail with it being the way this thing works. So you know, you love these or you hate them, and I like them. The 2.5 watts makes absolutely no difference. You know, he's not set like your 10-1 or anything like that, even round scratchy corner. So it's like I've said before, if you had a record player which was 4 watts output and then changed it for one that was 2.5 watts output, you'd hardly notice the difference in volume, and that's how it works. So it's only when you you know, start what do you have to do? Square the power to double the range. So if you know, if you're doing 4 watts is the next level up, 64 watts to double the range, I think it is. So there we go. So we'll go over to our Harrier CBHQ, and I'll also dig out the customer's mic, which is the factory original, and is exactly the same shape as I'm using with the standard replacement mic. But of course this is 40 years old and will probably have a different type of insert in. So we'll start off with my standard replacement mic, and then we'll go over to the Fidelity factory mic.
Tango 21 testing the Fidelity 1000 with the standard replacement microphone into our Harrier CBHQ base station. And now I'll swap mic. Tango 21 testing the Fidelity 1000 with the factory original microphone. Testing 1 2 3 4 5 5 4 3 2 1. As ever, thanks for watching.